What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to fix the 5 things that are wrong with this bike. All right, so there's not things that are broken or just incorrect. There are 5 things that I think could be improved. And that's, to me, that's part of the fun of getting an e-bike, is accessorizing it and making it your own. So today I'm going to fix those things. Some of them are super simple to do. Others a little bit more advanced, but nothing I don't think the average person couldn't handle. So let's get started. Now, if you're curious about this bike, this is the EUNORAU Meta Foldable. Folding frame e-bike, 500 watt motor. I think the battery's like 15 amp hour. Really crazy, huge, wide, easy step through. I really love that about this bike. It's a cool little bike. I just want to make these few changes to it. And the first one I'm going to do is a very simple change. I think it's going to make the bike a lot better for me anyway, but it's kind of a tedious change. And that is, I'm going to put on wider handlebars. The handlebars on this bike, my hands feel really close together when I'm riding it. And I get it. It's a folding bike. They want it to be as compact as possible when it's folded. That's why they put on skinnier or narrower handlebars. But I spend way more time riding it than it does spend folded. So I want it to be comfortable when I'm riding. The ones that are on there are about 24 inches wide. And the ones that I bought are almost 28 inches wide. So I'm going to be gaining about maybe 1.5 inches on each side. Now, the 2 things I'll mention about buying handlebars are, first, you can pick how much of a rise you want in the bar. I just got a really small handlebar rise here. And the other thing to mention is the part where the handlebar clamps down onto it. There's 2 different sizes. So the really fat ones are, I think it's 31.8 millimeters. These are the more narrow style. These are 25.4 right here at the clamp spot. So make sure you pick the right size when you buy these. Let's put them on. All right, she's all done nice and wide now, almost 28 inches wide. I always feel like I have more control over the bike when I have a wider handlebar on there, so I'm digging these. Now, the next change is also super simple. I need to be able to see the traffic around me, so bar and mirrors. Let's pop these on. All right, both mirrors installed. I like the bar and mirrors because you don't have to worry about having space up here on the handlebars, because they just go right in the end of the bar. Be able to see around your shoulders really easily. Bar and mirrors are where it's at for me. Okay, 2 very simple changes complete. We got one third one left to do here that's also pretty simple, and that is we're going to give this bike some rear suspension. There is no rear suspension on this folding frame, so we're going to add a suspension seat post. Now, I've already tried this one, this Zoom suspension seat post. It's a cheap one. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon, and it's just got this up and down effect, and it does okay. I mean, it helps out a little bit. The one I really like is this one, this Suntour suspension seat post. It is really cushy. It's really, really soft ride. I love this suspension post. However, it's kind of pricey. It's like $100 to $120 to buy that seat post. So I want to try something new. I got this one. It says Safford on it, and it looks to have a similar mechanism to the Suntour post. So I thought maybe give this a try, because this was kind of a middle of the road. It was, I think, $76 I paid for this on Amazon when I bought it. So I thought, let's try one in the middle of the 2 prices here. About 76 bucks for this thing. And we're going to see if it softens up the ride more than the Zoom, and if it's equivalent to this Suntour or not. So last simple change, let's pop this on. All right, we got our seat switched over to the brand new suspension seat post. And there's one thing I want to point out here. The seat post for the Meta bike is actually 31.6 millimeters. That's pretty big. And I did not buy that size of a suspension seat post. They had that option, but I chose the 27.2 millimeter. I bought a smaller one because I can use this on other bikes now. It could fit multiple bikes. And the way you do it is, I just bought the adapter. So this takes it from 27.2 to 31.6, and it'll fit in this bike. And if I want to use this on some other bike, I'll just buy the correct shim So it's kind of more like a universal seat for me now. Let's put it in. Rear suspension. Here's a better look at how this flexes. Okay. Well, that's 3 changes complete. Now the next couple will get a little bit harder. We're going to do 2 of them together. The first is we're going to swap out these tires. This basically got street slicks on it. These Kenda Flame tires. I'm not a big fan of them. I'd rather have a little bit more grip. So I bought these tires right here, which have a little bit more traction on them. We're going to put these on instead. And while we've got the wheels off, we're actually going to change the gearing. This bike, believe it or not, this little folding bike goes 30 miles an hour. Unexpected, right? It's like, that's on the throttle only. You don't have to pedal. It goes like 31 miles an hour. When you get to the higher speeds, you run out of feeling in the pedals. You're just ghost pedaling. 7th gear, 27 to 30 miles an hour, there's no feeling in the pedals. So I am going to swap out the rear gears, the rear freewheel. On there right now is 1428, and I bought this to switch it to 1128. So we're going to lose a couple teeth in the back. That should give me more feeling in the pedals. A couple ways you can do this. You can change the front chainring, put a larger one on there. I've done that in videos before, but this time I want to do the rear cassette instead. So while the wheels are off, we're going to make this swap too. Let's do it. Okay, we got our back wheel off. Now we got to get the freewheel off of this wheel. And you're going to need a tool for that. You need a freewheel removal tool. So this is just going to go right on there like that. And then we're going to have to loosen it up. So I don't know if I can get it like this. It's pretty stiff. See if we can hit it once with the mallet. That probably did it. Yep, here we go. Take this right off the wheel. It just screws onto the hub. There you go. Now we can replace this, which is a 1428, and we're going to replace it with this, which is an 1128. Help our gearing out a little bit. Get it threaded on there just right. And it just screws right on the wheel. And you don't have to worry about it getting tight, because once you put the chain around it and pedal, it's going to self-tighten. Time to put the wheel back on. Well, we got to change the tire first. One more tire to go. All right, we're out riding on the finished product. All the changes have been made. The EUNORAU Meta Foldable is now set up perfectly for me. And the first thing I want to show you is the tires. It's a much better look. It's a more aggressive looking tire. Give you a quick glance at it, and then we're going to do a hill climb with it. So there's what it looks like now. I think it looks a little more badass, a little cooler with the knobbier tires on it. I'm digging that look. And I brought us to this spot on the greenway right here. This is the very steep, gravelly off-road hill climb I tried to do on the review video, and I failed. Oh man, here we go. Come on, baby, come on, you got it. Oh, we're spinning out. Come on, baby, dig. I just can't get traction. It had the power. It was just spinning out. Oh my gosh. It could not make it up this hill. And I said in the video that it was due to lack of traction and not lack of power. So time to put my money where my mouth is. Now that we got traction with these tires, we're gonna do this hill climb again. Looks even harder now because you got slippery leaves everywhere. I just feel it's gonna do it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, come on, keep going, baby. No problem. Right up that hill. I know it doesn't come through on camera, but that's crazy steep. Crazy steep hill. Right up it, no issue. Plenty of grip, plenty of traction. And you can see how much higher I am than that river right now. It was the truth. This thing has got some good torquey power, plenty of torque to climb that hill, even with the little 500-watt motor. So now we got all the traction and grip we need. We're all set. Love it. Now we got to do the sketchy part of getting back down this hill. Whew. I'm going to let the back tire just skid. Almost there. Okay, safely down. Well, I feel a lot better having these tires on there. At least I got a little grip for doing off-road stuff like that. And they were dirt cheap. These were the cheapest tires. They were $45 for the pair. I guess we'll see how they hold up over time. But initially, I'm pleased with them. I think they look good. They add to the look of the bike and they got more grip. So, hey, 45 bucks in some time. I'm digging it. The handlebars feel great. I feel like I have so much more control over the front end of this bike. It just makes it feel like a bigger bike having the wider bars on it. And I'd rather have the ride comfort than the small foldability. And then the bar and mirrors, perfect. I can see everything that's going on beside me and behind me. So that's a good upgrade. Now the suspension seat post. Well, what do I say there? Okay. I kind of want to say it this way. You get what you pay for. The Zoom post, the cheapest post, had the least amount of comfort by far. This Safford post, you know, again, second place. It's comfy. It's way better than the Zoom post. There's a good amount of movement. I like it. I'm going to leave it on the bike. It's fine. But it is not as good as the Suntour. It's just not. That Suntour has a lot of travel and it's very smooth in its operations. So if I could go back in time, knowing what I know now, which post would I buy? I'm probably going to cough up the $100 and get the Suntour. It's the best functioning. But this one's not bad. For 75 bucks, I like it. It'll stay on the bike. The gearing change we did going from 1428 to 1128 on the rear freewheel, it gave me a lot more pedal feeling at the higher speeds. When I'm in 7th gear, going 28 miles an hour, it's a much slower pedal cadence. I got more feeling, so that was successful there. I did take side-by-side shots showing the original gearing at 27, 28 miles an hour and the new gearing 27, 28 miles an hour. You definitely have a lot more feeling. You're not ghost pedaling as much. So that was a good improvement as well. So those were the 5 changes we did. And I actually did 2 other changes that I didn't even tell you about or show you. One of them was, again, super simple. We changed the pedals. This bike came with plastic folding pedals and I just changed them out to this, you know, set of old metal Wilgo pedals I had. So we now have wider metal non-folding. I hate folding pedals. So swap the pedals out. And then EUNORAU, this bike comes with these really nice metal wraparound fenders with great support bars here. It looks really nice. And I took it off the front and I just put on this shorty plastic fender. Doesn't look nearly as good, but I'm going for functionality here. And I store this bike on the steady rack in my garage. It's always up and down, off and on that rack. And you can't use full wraparound fenders with that rack. They get caught in the rack. It needed a short one like that. So that was, I guess, 7 total changes on this bike. There's our new look at our suspension post. I mean, it works pretty well, but Suntour is the best that I've tried anyway. But there you go. This change is complete. Now I get to go enjoy this thing. I hope this gave you some insight on some little things you can do to your bike to make it better for you and inspired you to maybe go out and get some of that stuff and give it a try. And that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Now I see this little bike do some speed. Check this out. Folding, small folding bike. 28 miles an hour, easy. 29. 30 miles an hour. Not even pedaling hard. Crazy.